and welcome to Tea and Cribbage with Tegan. I am your host, Tegan. Today's featured tea is Williamson's tea since 1869. This is the forest berry variety. At Williamson Tea, we are passionate about quality teas. We share with you over 100 years of experience in the art of growing, selecting, and blending fine teas. This one has in it hibiscus, apples, blackberry, raspberry, strawberry, elderberry, and rose hips. Smells really good. And it's sweet, like berries of the forest. Therefore it is aptly named. Much has been written of tea, but I found this quote that I thought was particularly lovely. Tea, thou soft, thou sober, sage, and venerable liquid, thou female tongue running, smile soothing, heart opening, wind tippling cordial, to whose glorious insipidity I owe the happiest moment of my life. Let me fall prostrate. This person really likes tea. Today's lesson is about the play. We've discarded into the crib. To refresh your memory, my opponent has in his hand a 5, 2 10s, and a face card. I am holding a run, 3, 4, 5, and 7. We know that the 9 came up in the flip, that my opponent threw a pair of 6s and I threw a 9 and a king. The board is now set up with our pieces at the beginning, ready to start counting points. As the person who dealt, my opponent goes first. This is the play. The opponent puts down the first card. We're going to try to make pairs, 15s, get as close as possible to 31. So my opponent doesn't want to lay down a 10 or a 5, or a face card for that matter, for fear that I have a 5 that will make a 15. So the best bet to do in this scenario is to play the 10, because if I have a 5, you can get 2 points by playing the 5 and making a pair with me, or if I put down a 10, you have another 10, and that makes that 3 of a kind, and some other stuff that you'll pick up as you play. So we're going to play the 10. I see that 10. I look at my hand. I know I can make a 15, so I put a 5 down. That's 15, and I get 2 points. I now take my peg, and I move 2 points. The count is 15. You, or the opponent, have another 5. You're going to put down that 5, which makes 20, but you get 2 points because you got the pair. 2 points. The count is now at 20. I am going to bring the count to 27 because we're getting as close as possible to 31. I am now at 27. The cards remaining in my opponent's hand are big enough that they're going to go over 31. That means that you cannot go. To indicate that you cannot go, you knock. That would give me a point if I couldn't go any further, but I can. I have a 4. 27 plus 4 is 31. I'm going to play the 4. That gets me to 31. I get 2 points for 31. So leapfrogging over the peg in the lead, that's 31. We've gotten to 31, we start again. I was the last person who played a card, so my opponent plays a card. 10 are the face card, they're of the same value, so now it's just a bet on whether or not I have a card that is going to make a pair. You can't really determine, so you just do whatever you think. So we're saying I'm going to lay down the queen. I only have 1 card left in my hand. That's going to bring the count to 13. You only have 1 card left in your hand. That brings it to 23. That doesn't do anything special, but what it does is give you a point for playing the last card in the play. So then you take a point. And that's the end of the play. The next lesson will be the show, where we count our points and the dealer counts the crib. This has been a Peekaboo Productions Presents Tea and Cribbage with Tegan. Until next time, enjoy tea!